A poor girl comes to a house and asks the woman there, "Is your husband at home?" The woman, full of arrogance, replies, "What business do you have with him?" The poor girl says, "I found his wallet on the way, and I came to return it to him." The arrogant woman, looking down on her, says, "The germs of poverty from a girl like you must have already touched this wallet. Stand over there and give me the wallet, then leave." As she starts to close the door, the poor girl tries to say something, but the arrogant woman throws a glass of water at her without listening. The poor girl politely says, "I am very hungry. Please give me something to eat." The arrogant woman mocks her and says cruelly, "Oh, you are hungry. If I had my way, I wouldn't even let poor people like you exist in this world. Now get out of here, you wretched poor girl." As the woman moves to close the door, her husband arrives and asks, "What is this rude behavior?" The arrogant woman, seeing her husband, says, "This poor girl has brought your wallet. I don't know in what thoughts you leave your belongings outside. And now this poor girl is asking me for food," she says, looking at the poor girl with extreme arrogance. Her husband immediately checks the money in his wallet. The arrogant woman asks, "Is all the money still there?" He replies, "Yes, it's all there." She says, "Then get rid of her from here." The kind-hearted husband, however, silences his wife and thanks the poor and honest girl. He asks her, "Are you hungry?" She replies, "Yes." The compassionate man says, "Then why wait? Come inside and eat with us." But his arrogant wife refuses and says she will not let the girl inside under any circumstances. Angered, the kind man says to his wife, "This poor girl will eat with us right now. This is my order," and he takes her inside, despite his wife's refusal. Once inside, the arrogant wife tells the poor girl, "You are inside, but I will not let you touch my dining table set. I will cover it with tissue papers so that your poverty germs do not touch it." The kind husband comes and asks her, "What are you doing?" She replies, "I'm covering the dining table set so that the germs of this poor girl do not touch it." Hearing this, the kind husband says, "Why are you forgetting that she is a human being just like us? She is not an animal that could damage this dining table set." Hearing this, the arrogant wife leaves angrily. The compassionate man seats the poor and honest girl at the dining table and says, "Sit here. I'll be back shortly." Then he goes to his wife, who had left angrily, and says, "Listen to me." But before he can finish, his arrogant wife says, "Yes, I know what you want to say. Now you are siding with that poor girl, whose face still disgusts me, and you humiliated me in front of her. Why are you coming to me now? Go sit with her and feed her." The kind husband replies, "The man whose wife you are was not always rich. Not long ago, he was poor, too, begging for food from people. Poor and rich are all creations of the same God. We should not discriminate. The poor are human beings like us, and we should treat them as we treat others. Look at her honesty. She was starving, yet she did not take a single penny from my wallet, even though she could have. She returned the wallet to us with complete honesty." Hearing this, the arrogant woman realizes her mistake. She immediately goes to the poor and honest girl, who is about to leave, apologizes for her behavior, and gives her a permanent place to live in their house. Indeed, honesty is the best policy. If you liked this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share the video.